I am here with Mason today. He is my subject. Looking sharp. He told me, though, that he did not get a perm in his hair. But I'm not sure I believe that. Turn around. That's some flow right there. Look at that. No perm? Are you lying?
Call my mom.
Call my mom. That's what people aspire to have hair just like yours. Good job. Anyway, we're at one of the urban locations here on the square in Weatherford, and we're going to do some magic today, right? You excited about your portrait session?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said. All right, let's do it. All right, Mason. What I'll let you do is have a seat right here with your leg off the edge there. So that's perfect, just like that. So you're kind of leaning, just a little bit leaning forward on your arm. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Maybe kind of lean your head a little bit. Yeah. All right. Now you can look off that way. Good. Let me move this. Cut off what? You ain't got no double chin, boy. Look at me. What? So let's just stop for a second. One of my little pet peeves that I really do not care for is Apple Watches. I just think they're a huge eyesore. They are. I know that everybody has them and everybody wears them, and sometimes they have really fancy bands and it looks really great and it matches and all that, but they're just an eyesore to me. So I always love it when they want to take them off, but they don't have to. They're their choice. Are you sure? I don't want to pressure you. Okay. Do a quick tug of that necklace, though. Yeah. I know his mother sent me a photo that we took of Mason when he was a little bitty boy. Basically like what he was just doing there, leaning against the... So we're going to recreate this photo that we took of Mason when he was, I don't know, how old were you? 5, 6, 5? All right, so we're now recreating a photo from when he was a little tiny kid. So you're looking down too in that one? There you go. We'll do one in a minute looking up also, but let's go with this first. And go ahead and look over at me. Good smile. Yeah, there you go. Good smile. We get in closer to you here. You can, yeah. Oh yeah. Turn this way though, a little bit, so you're kind of, yeah. Let's go there. So now we're changing locations with Mason here. Still keeping with the same theme of urban. So whenever I schedule a portrait session, I always ask the client, obviously, if they have a location in mind or what kind of style they're looking for, whether it be rustic or garden or urban. When Mason scheduled his session, I asked what he would be wearing, boots and jeans, so I knew exactly where to go. That would kind of complement that style best. So brick walls, kind of a rustic feel. That's what we're doing this time. So that foot is a little bit pointed, so kind of go a little less. And it doesn't have to be flat, just kind of like a little bit of a, yeah, that's it. Perfect. You got it. Good, let me get close again. It's always important too that you ask your subjects to take their phones out of their front pockets and their keys or whatever else they're holding. If they can put it to the back or just put it to the side, it's the best. After you have to Photoshop so many times the phone imprint, you learn to look for it, a lot of details and stuff. Yeah, and now lean forward on your legs. Yeah, just like that. Necklace, do a quick pop of the necklace real fast.
Looking off?
Yeah. I'm gonna actually shoot really, really high, so I'm gonna bring it up off of my face so that I can get a high angle of him looking up at me this way. And smile. So now you're gonna look over this way. So let me see what it looks like if you put your hand, no, not on the ground, but just like kind of rest your, yeah, let's do that. And stretch out this leg. All right, here we are at our second location, just down the road. My client followed me. And one other time, actually, I was doing senior pictures and he was alone also. Most of the time, there's going to be at least one parent with them, but they trust me enough to do a good job. They'll send them on by themselves. Anyway, we're at that same location we were at with Mason just now. And I told him the next location, just down the road, really. And I drive off, and he didn't arrive. And I sat there and tried to text him. He wasn't answering. And I drove back down, and he had a wreck, unfortunately. It wasn't a bad wreck. He did take the bumper off of his car, but he was pretty shaken up about it, really. Understandably, you know, they're just 18 years old and don't know what to do. He's never been in that situation. Anyway, so we're going to shoot in this little alley location here.
With the toilets and everything in it?
With the there is, he says, with the toilets, and then there's some trash right here. The thing about that is, we're only going to see a small portion of you. See? Do you see toilets? No. But it depends on the angles. It's all about the angle, man. Trust the process, bro. You gotta trust the process. I want to say that to people all the time, because that has happened where I arrive to a location, or I tell them what location it's going to be, and they're like, well, what about all the trash and the other buildings and things like that? You don't have to worry about that. What I'm going to have you do is, you are going to stand in the shade of this tree right here. So that's one of the tricky things about some locations. I mean, if you don't have any shade, then you're going to catch these really hot spots right here. And some people don't care. That means they don't know what they're doing, I think. But so anyway, you're going to actually stand right here. This is a tree branch. It's going to cut all the light off of you. So stand right there, subject. And I bet you could, I don't know, either come forward or back up. Yeah, right there. There you go. See, look, he doesn't have any light hitting him, but walk backwards and see. See, look at that. See, look at that. Who wants that? Feels good? Feels weird? Well, sometimes, this is a good point. Sometimes the poses do feel weird to you, but from my point of view, it looks good. And one of the best things about it, let me tell you, we're going to take so many photos in a photo session. Tons, right? You're going to have lots and lots of options, and they're not all going to be your favorites. So if you happen to find 3 or 4 that you hate, hopefully that's all you find is 3 or 4. You know, you've got all, nobody ever has to see those photos that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? If you do, sometimes in the editing process, when I'm culling all of the photos I go through, there's going to be probably a pose or 2 that I come across that I did that I'm like, you know what, that one just didn't flow like I wanted it to. So we'll scrap those, and they may not ever see those. But generally, I do show at least one of every pose that we do. Okay, so I don't think I ever did, or maybe I did. And look up this way and smile. Okay, let's move on down. So Mason, since we're walking down to get in a little bit of a different location, right? So who have you had your photo taken a lot in the past?
Only by this guy.
What? You mean you're a loyal client
Yeah.
that uses exclusively feltzphotography.com?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You've never had another photographer besides at school?
That's correct.
Oh my God. Dude, I should do this for free for you. Shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Hey, that's kind of cool. Ooh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Look at this. I've been back here a couple of times to photograph my daughter and really only another senior, and I never noticed. But I kind of love that. But I don't know whose it is. But we're gonna use it anyway. Are you ready to get in that little hut? No. What I really kind of want you to do is just lean against it or something. Is it a chicken coop? No, I just kind of like it. I mean, if you were able to do something leaning against it, yeah, something like that. The only problem is there's all of this grown-up stuff right here that's got to make sure we watch for the bullshit. Oh, you know what? Let's tie him up all the way back there, maybe. Look how smart I am, dude. Look how smart I am. Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. So really, are you cool with this? Or are you okay? So like something like that, or even one of these. You're tall. Taller than you. Well, let's start up here though. Yeah. This is pretty fun. I like it. Exploring. So yeah, you're gonna kind of bring your arms up a little. Let me see real quick if you I guess it's your right hand. You just didn't know which one was your right hand, did you, for a second? That's cool though. That's really great, actually. Stay right there, man.
Put my hand out like this.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I wanted to see it. I don't mind you like messing with your hat either. That's cool too. But let's do a couple of stay like that. You hear how many snaps I take in one scenario. I have to go through every single snap, right? Just to make sure I'm getting the best, the clearest. I'm doing a lot of bracketing also, which means sometimes I take different f-stops, shutter speeds, things like that. That's going to give you many different options of the same exact pose, and hopefully you'll have one that works the best for you. Kind of, I just feel like, bring that, yeah, closer. And also, I think just a little more serious, probably. You're looking around over that way. Oh wait, there you go. Can you get to that? Oh shoot. Can you hidey ho through that little thing right there? Aha! Look at there. There you go. Turn your head this way. Yeah. So I kind of want you okay. I think that's good. You can come on out. Dude, I love these. So I really like this right here. No, I want to see. Go ahead and scoot back if you can. Yeah, probably you'll lean against the green thing there. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys on camera the point of view. So, you could shoot just like this, right? But I think it would be really cool to see some of this in the foreground. It just kind of adds a touch. I'm gonna get closer to you. Good. All right, man, I think that's good. I think that's a wrap, dude. Awesome location. Look at us, dude. Look at us. So Mason was saying that I'm the only photographer that's ever taken his picture. Is that right?
Yep.
And that, except for school pictures, football pictures, and whatnot. But the reason that is because he's my nephew. I guess that's the end of our photo session, man. Yeah. It's been a pleasure, bro. Thank you so much for allowing Feltz Photography to document your 18-year-old pictures. 18? What?
Single ladies hit me up.
Hit him up, ladies. All the
single ladies hit me up. What's
your at?
Snap is
oh my God.
Here,
I was joking.
Mason _ Trejo TREJO 22.
Is that for the kids? Is that the preferred method of
communication?
Communication nowadays, as opposed to saying, "Hey, my number is 817," all that.
Oh, my phone number is also 817.
No, we're not. Oh crap, Mason. I completely forgot to put my media card in the dang camera.
No. Yeah, I know you're joking.
No. All those pictures.
No, I said.
Wouldn't that suck though?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never done that, but close.
Now that you said you probably will.
No, it's okay, bye.